Yay! This is the final part, and I didn't really expect this to end up being a 3-part game, but I'm chill with that. And this is literally right after the part where I tried to use the knife and the spider and it killed me, and I just kind of reeled. So I'm still kind of muttering about that. So yeah. Well, if it's not for spider, I need to figure out how to get out of here to be able to go back to the fish, and I doubt that the rusty old knife's gonna deal with that giant fish. If it can't deal with the spider, I really doubt the knife will be much use against the dog. Maybe we can use it to cut off the tentacles of the, like, roper in the middle of, like, the caves? Maybe? I mean, I'm gonna die one way or another, so what's a little experiment? Subtle echo. Yeah, whatever. Do you think tentacles burst from the ground and grip your body? Meep. Pulls you about, but you resist as much as you can. You remember the knife you found and struggle to bring out. Please work. With success! Yes! You hold the knife and begin to cut away the appendages that bind you. The room vibrates as you do cut, and the creature immediately leaves you alone. Good, Rocky. Takes you a moment to catch your breath. Okay, I'm definitely saving from there. Definitely. You come to a divide. Which way do you go? Let's go right. The path you walk comes to an end. Before you shines a pillar of light. Is that a flower? Okay, I guess if there's light coming in from the flower isn't so weird underground. The light rests on a corpse that seems to have been here for quite some time. Near the corpse stands a lone flower. From some reason you feel hope enter your heart as you gaze upon the flower. Surely this flower will ease the pain of the spectre. You approach the flower and carefully pluck it from the ground. There is something special about this flower. I mean, if you say so. Light continues to pierce through the darkness from an opening above. Surely this gives you some hope that all is not lost. Seeing that there's nothing else for you here, you turn around. Okay. I guess once I figure out how to get back, I can get the sword then. You continue your way into the darkness. I should have expected that, really. The real question is how to, left, right. Left, right, door behind, go outside. That's what I'll do. Bad feeling about this place, no kidding. Go outside. Hello, fountain. I wanna deal with the spider and get the key and find out what's in that chest and all, but maybe the sword will be useful. Like, it'll be useful against the dog anyway, right? I hope. Following the subtle trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave. Inspect the grave. Approach the grave. Ghost appears before you. Let's just save here. Without hesitation, you reach for the flower to give to the spirit. The spirit grabs the flower from your hand as you extend it to him. You feel a subtle breeze blow by as the figure fades away with the flower. A faint whisper dances about the air. I am free, at last. Feel a sense of relief within you, and reach for the sword. I got a sword! Found a sword now, you feel honored to wield the sacred weapon. Okay, save. I don't know if this is gonna work. Dive in. Close your eyes and jump into the lake. start to make your way toward it. Yeah, whatever, fishy. On close, pointed at the fish. Fish swims at you with haste. Just as it gets in range, you thrust the sword into the top of the mouth. The sword penetrates and goes through the forehead of the fish. It struggles about in pain as blood filters through the water. You pull the sword out and the fish retreats out of sight. You doubt it will live long. With the fish no longer a threat, you make your way to the orb. Holding it in your hands, you feel it vibrate as if there is energy inside it trying to break loose. This must be important. You exit the lake with the orb in your possession. Let's see. I'm sure it totally belongs here. Inspect stone pillars. You stand before the large stones arranged in the shape of a circle. Remember the orb you found on the floor of the lake nearby. Place the orb into the slot carved into the center rock. The stones that surround you begin to glow. The light radiates and grows brighter. That's bright. With the flash of light, your surroundings change. The ground no longer is grass. The newly discovered floor appears to be very old, as if crafted by somebody long ago. Rubble and stone near the edges of the platform also hint that this is an ancient place. Looking onward at the end of the pathway is a fountain of light. There seems to be no beginning or end, an endless power steadily flowing. You are amazed at such light. Let's approach it, sure. I'll probably die. The light intrigues you, and you walk towards it. Rays of light brush about you as if they are seeking to break away from its home. You feel the energy flow into you, but you struggle to contain it. Your body begins to glow immensely, and you burn from the inside out. You are blinded by the flow of power, and you dissolve before it. Kind of figured this is what that book was going to be talking about, but, I want the achievement. Your body becomes disintegrated by the light. Your adventure unfortunately ends here. The achievement for that one is, the light shall burn you! Yep, that it did. That it did. Stone pillars. Just skip all this. Leave. Now seeing what secrets these stones contain, you know you can come back at a later time. That I can. I pick up the orb. Okay, so I don't just leave the orb, I keep the orb with me. I see. I guess, well, I have the sword so I can deal with the spider now, right? And I guess I will come back to the orb. Because the orb has to do something more than that, right? I mean, it said, like the game said, that I know what it does. I can totally come back at a later point. So that kind of implies there's more to the orb than just a light show. For now, Mr. Spider is gonna get his, well, he's gonna get a bit of a haircut from the neck up. Door behind me, go up the steps, save, and the far door. Oh, Spidey! Pull out your sword instead, the spider as it lunges at you. Over and over again you stab the monster. Each time it squeals in pain. Yeah, well, you attack me first. The spider flees into the darkness overhead. You hear it motioning about, possibly to strike again. You notice the key in the ground, close by your feet. Before more trouble happens, you quickly grab the key and make for the door. You feel you got what you need. There is no reason to go back in that room again. Okay, upstairs then. Definitely saving. I'm just gonna save after everything I get. Move forward. Is there any new books? Nope, that's all the same. Move forward. I want to know what's up with that. Or are we just noticing it for the sake of noticing it? The lock clicks loose and you open the chest. A harp! Take the harp and close the chest. Alright. Inspect the supplies just so I can save. Not gonna go greet doggy without saving. I can't remember. Is he in the left or the middle? I think the middle. It's all the bloody one. Yes, it's the middle. Da 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 da. You cautiously walk into the hallway, entering a room with 2 cell doors. And there's our doggy. The beast doesn't look very vicious, but one wrong move can surely be the end of you. You pull out the harp and begin to pluck at the strings. The hand begins to wag its tail. To your surprise, the beast walks away as if it were charmed by the harp. You never give it much thought how powerful music can be. Okay, cell door on the left. You open the door to find a skeleton positioned in the corner of the room. There's also a bed and some chains attached to the wall. You've no doubt this individual was locked up for a long time. Inspecting the skeleton, you notice a ring on one of the bone fingers. There is a faint glow of light emanating from the ring, as if it were magical. You may find such a ring useful. You take the ring and put it on with a perfect fit. It's my size! Yay! Seeing that there is nothing of interest here, you leave the cell. Okay, and cell door on the right. Enter the cell on the right. You see a wooden table on its side with some debris on the floor and a large hole in the corner of the room. Seeing nothing special, you motion towards the hole. You discover a passageway underground. Unfortunately, all you can see is fallen rock blocking the way through. I guess it was just an escape tunnel. Move. Okay, we've got the spider thing left that I know of right now to deal with in here is the stone up on the roof. If the ring is magical, it's probably gonna have something to do with it. At the same time, there's still that orb. Maybe they're both magical, and maybe that would, like, help? I don't know. Go left. Follow the trail in the grass. Continue. Inspect the stone pillars. Remember the orb you found on the floor of the lake nearby. Place the orb into the slot carved in the center rock. Stones glow. Light radiates brighter and brighter. Change. Yada yada yada. We could risk approaching it, but maybe we'll leave. I'm just gonna save, and then I'm gonna test approaching it. Maybe the magic of the ring is to let you approach this. That could be it. Skip. Approach. I'll probably say, there's like, you remember the ring you have found and point it towards light. Yes, the ring is useful. Your hand trembles as light flows into it. Before you can think, the ring begins to burn and you stumble back. Light shines brightly from the ring. You notice a subtle warmth to it as you observe. You feel that you accomplished what you must do here. You pick up the orb. Yeah. Saving. I want to see if the unicorn makes any difference. You find yourself gazing over a grass field with hills rolling off into the distance. As if a trick in your eyes, you see a unicorn run across the field. It disappears out of sight before you can do anything. Unsure what is going on, you think of a way to tame the beast. You suddenly remember the harp you found earlier. With the harp in hand, you pluck the strings. Here, unicorn, unicorn, unicorn. The soothing calm comes over you as you listen. The unicorn comes into view and stops before you. The unicorn glares at you, and you begin to hear a faint voice in your head. Human, have ear for my words. A great evil has gripped these lands, and it has rendered me powerless. You must find some way to stop it. I wish I could help you, but without my full power I can do little. The fate of this land depends on you. Damn! Before you could speak, the unicorn turns and runs off again. You realize that you are alone to complete this quest of yours. This is no longer about saving your farm. You must save the whole land from this spreading darkness. Turn back as you question what you should do next. Wow. You know it's bad if the unicorn is powerless. Okay, maybe I'm finally safe to go up to the, thing? I don't know. And maybe this magical ring will let me through the magical barrier. Can I? Can I? It's reach the door now, but an invisible barrier stops. Must be some sort of magic. Well, what kind of magic gets past the magic barrier? I want to know that. Jeez. I can walk from the inside out, but I can't go in. I just... Okay. Go left. Go right. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Okay, behind me. Go upstairs. And keep going forward. That lovely globe. Let's inspect it again. Continue forward. Open the hatch. You've made it to the top of the tower. Before you is a stone of power, resting upon an altar of rock. Dark vines have entangled the structure as if they were feeding off the energies of the stone. Your body begins to tremble as you stand before the stone. You definitely feel weaker being up here, as if the stone is sapping away your energy. Let's do it. You stretch forth your fist and point the ring at the stone. You can feel a resistance, as if the stone is trying to defend itself. You try to keep hope and focus on the ring. A burst of light shoots out from the ring, penetrating the stone. You feel the very air shake about. The ground beneath your feet begins to vibrate. The ring becomes heavier to hold in place, but you know that it is working. You feel confidence and a sense of joy sweep over you. The light intensifies, nearly blinding you. The ground beneath you shakes violently as if the tower itself was trying to stop you. What little fear in you becomes powerless as you focus on your task. Everything goes white, blinding you completely. A weird sensation comes over you, and you feel as light as a feather. You begin to feel a tingling sensation all over your body as you hone your senses. The feeling suddenly flees your body, and you find yourself motionless. Everything is cold, and your ability to concentrate begins to leave you. You open your eyes, witnessing what is left of the tower. Begin to feel something. What am I feeling? Warmth, light, it is coming back. You lack the strength to talk as the unicorn comes into view. Light emanates from the horn on its head. All you can do is smile as the creature approaches. The light intensifies. You may have saved the land, but the unicorn has come to save you. Your adventure does not end here. It does not end, and there's a tune for that. It's called All Unicorns and Rainbows. My adventure didn't end there. For once! For once! I want to see if, so the unicorn saves you then, so that's, I want to know, what happens if you don't, like, become buddies with the unicorn? Okay, tree. Show me the way! Left. Right. door behind. Upstairs. Move forward. Continue forward. Open hatch. Destroy the stone. You stretch forth your fist and keep focusing the ring. Burst of light. Feel the air shake. Confidence, joy, light intensifying behind you, ground shaking violently as if the tower itself tries to stop you. And focusing your task, everything goes blindingly white, weird sensation, tingling sensation. Feeling suddenly flees your body and find yourself motionless, everything is cold, and your ability to concentrate begins to leave you. You open your eyes, witnessing what is left of the tower. Even though your adventure ends here, you accomplish what you set out to do. It is finished. And that achievement is, don't let my sacrifice be in vain! Woo! So that seems to be it. That's I'm gonna assume everything in the game. Hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Feel free to like and or subscribe and or just, cry for the cow.